Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back on my channel. This is Philomena, your tarot reader. So, as you all can see, that today we have officially hit 600 subscribers on this channel, and I am so grateful and thankful to everyone out there who has been very supportive of the channel, of the readings, and I'm so very excited to do so many more readings like this for you all. Alright, so let's straight away get into it. So today's reading, if as you can see on your screen, we do have two cards. We have the Empress and we have the Star. Okay, so go ahead and very intuitively select your pile. This is going to be pile 1, this is pile 2. So the reading that we're going to do today is going to be very highly intuitive. Now this may or may not resonate with you, but I kind of have a feeling that this is going to be for the 5 or the 10% of the group who is going to watch and who will resonate with this. We are going to see what is the new thing that is coming for you. Okay, what are the new stuff, where you are heading in life, and what it is that is coming for you. So what gifts are coming to you from the universe naturally, or what are the healing abilities, and we're going to see all of that stuff today. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pile and I will see what you're reading. Group number 1, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you intuitively chose the Empress, or if this is the card that you have that was drawn to you or that called out to you the most, then this is going to be your reading. All right, so let's see. Okay, so for my group number 1, I kind of, the energy that I'm getting over here or picking up for this group is that firstly, there could be some of you, especially if you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter, but if you're a woman, now fertility is definitely on the cards for you. So if you're trying to conceive, if you're trying to, you know, get pregnant or something like that, then that is definitely on the cards for you. So I kind of feel like already this reading that in case if you're already conceived, what kind of a soul is going to be born to you, I kind of feel like this soul is going to be very intuitive, very spiritual, and this is a soul that is already come or coming with so many lessons for you. Okay, the other message that I have is this baby or this soul, I kind of feel like somewhere it's going to bring you a lot of goodness in life. It can bring you a new home, it could get you a ramp up in business, it could get you a lot of things, because this is a soul that has worked so hard in their past life, in their previous life, that they're coming with all those blessings and they're coming with a lot of things for you here. All right, so this is the message that I'm getting over here. The other thing also for this group I see is that I kind of feel like somewhere the sun energy for this group in particular will be very strong. So you may be transitioning from a Saturn to a sun, or from a sun to a Saturn energy. So you're going to start feeling very righteous, you're going to start feeling that you need to do for the society, you need to do for people, and you're going to start feeling a lot of those other things as well. Now you're going to also feel that you need to do something for humanity, you want to help people. I also kind of feel like this has got to do more somewhere involved with children a lot. So this is the vibe I'm picking up for this group. So you may be someone who's going to start an NGO, or you may also adopt kids maybe from other countries. It could also be from, like, let's say that if you went to a supermarket, or if you went somewhere and if you saw a small baby crying, something like that, right? So I kind of feel like the children energy, the infant energy over here is very strong. So this is definitely something related to you either conceiving, you either, you're going to be parents for the second or the third time, or even the first time, and you adopting some child or something like that. Okay, so for whoever has selected this file, in case if you're thinking that okay, whether should I adopt or no, then this is your answer, that you should, because this is not going to be a timeless reading. Okay, this reading I'm recording it somewhere about 4th of June. So this is going to be very specific. So whenever this reading comes to you, it comes to you. Now again, if it comes to you next year, then just take as it is, because I don't believe in the concept of time, right? We are beyond time. So that's the thing. All right, so children is going to be a very important aspect for this group over here. So you will have to focus on your children. In case if you're adopting, it's going to be a very good time for you, and I'm going to tell you that whoever it is that's coming in your life, okay, whoever you're adopting or whoever it is that you are trying to get in, if you're conceiving the soul that is being born to you, I kind of have this gut feeling, or this intuitive, that it's going to be a very special child for you, for your family, and you guys are going to be very happy. Now this baby is also going to bring you a lot of higher education. You will also have to start saving up for this baby's higher education. You will have to start saving for a lot of other things as well, because this baby is going to be a very high, it's going to be like a very high energetic baby. Okay, usually children are very high energetic, but I kind of feel like somewhere you will have to start learning how to channelize their energies in the right direction. Okay, something like that. So let's go ahead and pick up your tarot and see what messages we have for group number one. So what is coming for group number one? Tell me all the gifts. Okay, so this was one of your gifts that I could pick up from the Empress for group number one. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords. I can also hear things like marriage. So in case if you guys are looking out for marriage, okay, guys, we do have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Empress again. Wow, just look at this. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, and we do have the Empress again. Okay, so this is an energy of the divine mother goddess. If you see, the feminine energy over here is certainly very strong for this group. Now you certainly can be having, in case if you are pregnant and if you are someone, this baby is going to have a lot of feminine energy. Okay, so please take what resonates. Now this may not be for everyone, I'm just telling you intuitively what is coming to me. So don't take anything too personally, or don't let go of anything too harshly. Okay, take everything with a pinch of salt. Now the energy over here is someone who's going to be very gifted. Again, as we were speaking in the beginning, that if you are somebody who is conceived or whatever it is, if you're having a baby or planning to adopt, your life is going to change for the good, for the better, because I kind of somewhere feel that there has been a lot of struggle in the recent years or in the recent time for this group. You are definitely going to see that change. Okay, so this Empress card that I created, this basically is according to the goddess Baglamukhi. She's a tantric goddess. So based on that is what I have created. I've given a little bit of modern touch to it. And if you see that the Empress is controlling the devil, which also means now she is in her very vibrant energy. She is somebody who is in her own power. She is somebody who is the Empress has her own way of doing things. Okay, she has her own path, and she does not really confide, or she doesn't really ask for permission from other people. Okay, she doesn't listen to opinions, because she already knows she is the magician within herself. Same thing that goes for the Ace of Swords as well, someone who has immense clarity. So if you are somebody who's looking for clarity, you're going to get that very, very clear. And I also kind of feel like in the next 3 to 4 days, very precisely, now you can also start feeling that there is a lot coming your way. There are a lot of gifts coming your way. Okay, now these gifts in particular can be anything. Now let's say that, because we also have Jupiter in transit, Jupiter that's transiting in all zodiacs. So you can start feeling the nature's gift. You can start feeling that, okay, wow, like a lot of wonderful, beautiful things are happening, because I kind of feel like somewhere you guys have done the inner work, which is very important. I know people who say that they have done the inner work, but then they just BS around, and instead of evolving, I know that they are de-evolving, right? I know someone that way. So I kind of feel like for this group very specifically, you guys have been evolving. You have done a lot of inner work. You have been trusting in the nature, in the divine. And I also kind of feel like over here there is something related to your emotions or to your heart, which is going to be very important in the coming time. Okay. So whatever it is that you feel was a lack, now that is going to complete, and that is going to bring you a lot of gifts. I'm not going to say abundance, I'm going to say gifts, okay? Because when you say gifts, it's like a surprise, right? It's like a present. You don't know what's coming, but something is definitely coming your way. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up more tarot and see what it is we have. This is a very very powerful energetic reading. So if you tune into the energy of the cards, if you tune into the energy of the reading, you will understand what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, so we do have two. Now these two guys are in reverse. I can either take them this way, or let's first take them upright and see what message comes out of it. We have death and we have the devil. Overcoming these two situations. So I'm going to take them both in reverse because that is the energy that I feel over here. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so the death and the devil, we have both of them in reverse. Now what does this mean for us? This means that somewhere there has been a shift, there has been a change. Okay, you have shifted your mindset, you have shifted your clarity towards gaining or towards doing something better in your life. I kind of feel like you are not going to give up. Okay, you are somebody who, you have told the universe, you have told someone or something, some power, that no, I got clarity. This is the path I've chosen, and this is the path that I am going to take. Now, because of which the death and the devil, the death kind of stands for transformation. It is transformation, but when you combine it with the devil or with the tower, then the energy intensifies. Over here, we don't see that happening. What we kind of see is that you have the blessings of the mother goddess. Okay, whichever goddess or whoever it is, mother nature, the universe, whoever it is, she has overtaken, because you see the feminine energy over here is very strong compared to the death and the devil. Okay, that's what we are seeing over here. Now the now because we also do have the ace of swords with the empress, the ace of swords is doing a lot of work for you in the background. The ace of swords is someone who's telling you directly that, hey, listen, you I'm combining something with you. Okay, I'm combining myself with you, and I need you to show some kind of an involvement over here. Okay, so I kind of see there's a lot of energy fusion over here happening between you, between um, the nature, between whichever god or goddesses that you believe in, whatever it is. Okay, I definitely see. Now over here the energy, I'm just going to say goddess because I don't know which goddess. Like, the energy over here is so strong and it is so deep, it's so I can't explain it in words, right? It is just so deep that it's difficult for me also to tap into it right now. So I'm just going to tell you that, just going to stick with the word goddess. Okay, now this is very very important for you over here because this is the ace of swords. Okay, coming new beginnings, new gifts, lot of things that are going to happen for you, group number one, and this is going to be a very very important time period for you. Okay, I'm also seeing that there could be women who are watching this video right now, or men. Okay, this could be for your wives or women. This is definitely for you, that you are going to kind of get some kind of, I'm not going to say lottery, but you can expect some kind of financial abundance, some kind of a financial help, not help, but you're going to get some kind of finances from somewhere. Okay, I also kind of feel like you have got better at your planning, you are getting better at your planning. You would have signed up for a new house, you would have co-signed some kind of a partnership or dealership with someone. I also kind of feel like there is this very deep sense of calling that you have started feeling for this group, and that is your trigger point. Okay, so I'm also kind of feeling that there is a trigger point for this group, which is going to take you to, I kind of feel like it is still there within you, but it's not recognizable, right? either you don't understand it, or you're trying to learn about what is this thing, or something like that. Okay, this is how I feel about, this is the energy I'm getting over here. Okay, let's pick up more cards. So what are the gifts that are coming? I'm also kind of hearing 3 to 4 months for some people over here. Okay, so let's see. See, we have the Queen of Wands. So we have a very strong feminine energy over here. Let's just shuffle the cards again. I'm also kind of hearing this reading could also be for a man. Okay, so the King of Cups, we finally have a masculine energy in this reading. Okay, so we also do have the King of Cups and we do have the Queen of Wands. Wow, wow, wow. And this is just such a beauty to have in any reading. Okay, so let's say we have the Queen of Cups and then we have the Queen of Wands. Very nice, very elegant, and this is more like a superpower kind of an energy over here. So if you look at the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is sitting in her throne. So finally, for group one, you are going to sit in your throne, you are going to receive, you are going to create, you are going to do everything that is needed for you to do. Okay, I kind of feel like this card is the most powerful over here right now in this reading, the Queen of Wands, because we do have the Empress twice, which has already amplified the energy or the reading over here. Okay, so you take a look at the cards very carefully. You have a very strong feminine energy over here. Okay, nothing to do with soulmate or all of that things, leave those behind. Okay, so the feminine energy over here is very strong, it's very beautiful, and I'm loving it right now. Okay, so we also do have the King of Cups. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, when they go together, I kind of feel like somewhere the Queen of Wands has a more nurturing energy towards her people, towards her business, towards anything that she's going to create. Okay, and the King of Cups is kind of an unknown energy right now for this reading, because I kind of feel like this is not related to any man in specific, or but if you're getting any intuition when you look at these cards, then please take that message, it is definitely for you. Okay, but over here the Queen of Wands definitely has an upper hand over the King of Cups over here. I kind of feel like somewhere the Queen of Wands is going to transfer her energy to her partner, to her soulmate, or whoever this person is. Okay, and I also kind of feel like because the Queen of Wands is thriving so much in her life, or the thriving period is going to start. Okay, this is a very beautiful energy that we have for the Queen of Wands. Another very important thing that I want to tell you over here, because I'm getting it again and again, if you're trying to conceive, you can expect to get pregnant. Okay, timeline maybe in a month, I kind of feel like in a 1.5 to 2 months, but take good care of yourself, because I kind of feel like this energy over here, it's kind of calling to me again and again. Okay, now the other hand as well, I kind of feel like somewhere you're going to be a very great mother, you're going to be like a very good mother over here to your kids, to your adoptive children, or whatever it is. Okay, the Queen of Wands also states that she has seen a lot happening in her life, so she definitely comes with this, she has um, trained herself, or she has taught herself how to be nurturing, how to be caring towards others, and how to be abundant, right? So the universe has seen that, and this is what her gift is going to be. Okay, now the reading that whoever it is has picked up this pile, now you guys could either be a male or a female, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we are only talking in terms of energy. So even if you're a guy and if you're reading this, if you're watching this video, this reading is absolutely for you, so don't leave anything behind. You may not resonate with everything, but whatever it is, then just take it. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I could pick up from your reading pile number one. I hope you did resonate and enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Group number two, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you intuitively chose the star card, or if this is the card that called out to you the most, then this is going to be your reading. Now, with this card, very specifically for this group, I kind of feel like you guys are self healers. You have healed yourself somewhere, and you are somebody who is, um, there is this inner thing, inner world of yours, which is kind of evolving, which is kind of elevating. The same message I also had somewhere in group one, but I also can strongly pick this up for group number two. Okay, so this reading is going to be about what are the gifts and that is coming your way. We are going to see everything that is coming your way, pile number two. Okay, so this is kind of a very beautiful energy. I also kind of feel like over here there could be some people, like a very few of you, who would have gotten into some, you might have found your spiritual guru, your master, and you may be following some practices, you may be doing something like that, because I cannot see that there is a very strong evolving kind of an energy for this pile in specific. Okay, for some reason, now in case if you are or not devotees, the card says Tara, but also the energy that I'm getting over here is the goddess Tara, or of the 10 Mahavidyas, and I kind of feel like somewhere she is the one who's going to guide you. Now this can also be anything related to the cremation ground. This can also be related to you doing some kind of spiritual practices. There is some kind of bond that is being created between you and between the goddess Tara. Okay, now I'm talking very specifically that you see in the Hindu tradition of the goddess Tara, right? That is what I'm referring to. But in case if you're also somewhere into Buddhism, and if you have been inclined towards the goddess there as well, that is also, I kind of see that. But very specifically, I kind of feel like blue Tara or the green Tara can be very, very evident for this pile or for this group over here. The goddess Tara energy over here is very strong. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up. Let's go ahead and see what does your tarot have got for us today. Okay. I kind of feel like for this group, okay, there's definitely a lot of love that is coming from the goddess herself. Um, I I also kind of sense that there is some kind of a emotional connect that some of you would have built with the goddess Tara. Okay, maybe you're listening to some kind of an meditation music about her. There is some kind of an manifestation. There is something that is connected so deeply with her that whatever it is that you're going to do, you're going to ask, I kind of feel like it's going to come true for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive more into it and see what exactly it is that we are looking at. Okay, so we do have three cards that fell. I'm going to take all of them. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I kind of feel like for this pile number two, you guys, I kind of feel like you have just been saved from something. Okay, I kind of feel like there has been, I'm not going to use the word destruction, but I'm going to use the word like getting into some kind of a cycle that was being repeated in your life, and I see you coming out of that. I kind of feel like you have jumped that, so whatever that was coming for you, now it cannot come for you anymore. So the energy over here that I'm picking up for this group very specifically is that you guys have been protected towards something. Okay, for this pile, it's like you may have gotten into some kind of financial trouble. You would have gotten into, you were just a step away from losing almost a lot of things in your life, but then you kind of skipped that skipped, and you made that jump, or that shift happened. Okay, and that is what the Five of Pentacles is telling me, that there is something over here that you escaped magically. And that makes a lot of sense, because when we do have the Tara, the star, and we do have the blue or the green Tara energy over here, right? And that is exactly what she does. Okay, so this is something that I kind of feel. And whatever it is that has taken away, right, whatever that is that came to do things, came to do something for you, towards you. Okay, I kind of feel like the goddess, or whatever the energy was, it kind of broke that cycle, it broke that pattern, so that you could have a new beginning. So guys, you are definitely having a new beginning over here. Let's go and pick up more tarot and see for my pile number 2. We have the 8 of cups. Okay, this can also be emotional, and we also do have the 6 of pentacles, which is in reverse, and I'm going to take it. Let me just pick up one more card. We have the tower. See, I was telling you, right? Give me a minute. Okay. I was just telling you, right, that you guys escaped something. And look, we have the tower in reverse. So whatever it is that you were supposed to experience, or whatever that came to kind of hit you, it kind of went away. Now the 6 of pentacles. Okay, now let's look at it upright. The 6 of pentacles over here, it also kind of means to donate, it also kind of means to share with other people, or what we know as the less fortunate, or whatever it is that we call in our world. But somewhere I kind of feel like you guys over here, somebody wanted to put you in this position. Somebody over here, I kind of feel this energy that there is something or someone who didn't have good intentions. You may or may not know about this person, okay? But this person did not want you to grow. This person was trying very hard to break everything it is that you have, or that you, and it didn't work out. Okay, so that's why we do have the 6 of pentacles in reverse. Now again, coming back to the tower, okay, we also have this in reverse. Okay, so the 6 of pentacles and the tower, now they both are basic telling me that this is the most beautiful thing that you will ever realize or recognize in life. Because somewhere I kind of feel like these energies, these cards coming in reverse, is actually a very big blessing that's coming your way, pile number 2. Okay, this is what I kind of feel right now. Now, because the topic or the title of this reading is about what gifts are coming to you in your way, this is your gift. Your gift is transformation, your gift is growth, your gift is being protected spiritually, physically, mentally. Okay, I kind of, this is the energy that I kind of feel over here. And the other energy that I'm also kind of feeling is of very strongly of the goddess Tara. For some reason, in case if you are not aware of it, then please go Google goddess Tara. She's of the 1 of the 10 Mahavidyas, and you will learn. Okay, you will learn more about it. So yeah, so this is the energy that I'm picking up over here for this group. Okay, now what is coming your way, pile number 2? Let's see that. Let's see what are the spiritual gifts that we can expect or we are seeing for you. Gifts that we are seeing for pile number 2. Let's go with pile number 2. Can you feel this card more? Just gonna take it. Okay, we have the 5 of cups, we have the 6 of cups. What do we have? We have the 10 of wands and we have the 7 of wands. Okay, so I kind of feel like the energy over here has definitely backfired. It has backfired. um it has immensely backfired over here. Okay, this is the energy, or this is what I kind of feel over here. Now the the vibe of the reading, or the energy of the reading over here, it is actually very interesting. And the reason is because I kind of feel like this was supposed to be you, group number 2, okay? The 6 of cups, the 5 of cups, somebody like you were supposed to be this emotional, this drained out. And I kind of feel like this is a phase that you would have kind of gone through for a very short period of time, but then it was a very intense period for you, okay? And somewhere you have broken this pattern, you have broken this cycle, and this is what has taken you somewhere else in life, which is again a very very beautiful, very good energy to be in. Okay, now this is exactly what I'm picking up over here, because the gifts, now the gifts that we are seeing, or that I'm picking up for this group very specifically, it's all about, it's like the universe is like telling you, or it's like, there's already so much happening right now. Okay, so it's like, just wait. The change is there, the change is coming, the change is there. All you need to do is just have patience. You need to just see what is coming your way, because I kind of feel like there is something that is just transformed, that is recently just changed over here. So you can start feeling exhausted, you can start feeling tired, you can start feeling, this a very fatigue kind of an energy of not feeling hungry. You may you may not eat, you may not drink, you may just kind of go into that kind of a zone. You may find yourself losing a lot of weight as well in the recent times. And this can also kind of mean that you're emotionally, you may start feeling that you want to be very quiet, and you want to gain emotional maturity and things like that. Okay, this is what I'm picking up for this group, which is also very beautiful and very interesting. Now, the Five of Cups energy over here, because the card is calling out to me so much, I kind of feel like somewhere this is a completion of an energy that is telling me for this group. So, you guys are definitely at the path, or you're doing something that is related to, let's say, uh, I don't know, that there is some kind of a connection, there is some kind of something that has recently been built very strongly. The Two of Cups over here is not you crying about the things that have gone. You are kind of glad, or you may be in this, okay, it's gone, because I know that these are going to be replaced with the Six of Cups. Okay, that's what I kind of feel like. This is going to be replaced with the Six of Cups. I also kind of feel, the energy that I'm getting over here, this can also be related to some kind of an real estate issue, some kind of a property issues. In case if you have planning to buy a house, or if you recently bought it, who's going to share the house or something like that. I kind of feel like that's also going to be resolved over here. But this is an energy, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up for this group, in very specific. All right, and let's see what other things we have for this group. So group number two, what else do we have? Okay, so we again do have the Ace of Cups over here. It's very nice. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, Death. Okay. Okay, so let's just go ahead and stick with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups over here again talks about renewed energy. Okay, it's like, you see this couple standing over here. So she is basically pouring all her love. She is pouring, her divine grace upon this land, so that it can be nourished. It can be, it can birth again. It can give fruits. It can grow trees, plants, vegetation, whatever it is. Okay, so this is pretty much about what's going to happen in your life in the next coming 3 weeks, or it can also be coming in 3 days, 3 weeks, something related to with the number three. Okay, so in case if you're also seeing the number 333 or three a lot, then this is definitely your reading. All right, so this is the message that I have over here. I also kind of feel like, for this group, this cup that she is holding over here is a very important cup. Okay, because everything that is flowing, it is flowing from the creator, it is flowing from the cosmos, from the cosmic energies, from the universe. And you're going to take your bit of it, and you're going to feel very fulfilled. Okay, so whatever it is that is coming your way, I kind of feel that's going to be emotionally very fulfilling for you, pile number two. Very very fulfilling for you. Okay, and I kind of feel like you are going to move out of this zone of feeling regret. You're going to move out of this, you're going to move out of a lot of negative emotions, a lot of, how you talk to yourself and things like that. Okay, I definitely see a transformation, I definitely see a shift over here. All right, so pile number two, this was your reading. I hope you did resonate and enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in my next video.